You get stale.
Popcorn?
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
Popcorn? You forget about things like stale.
Popcorn.
Popcorn, stale popcorn.
Popcorn.
Pop, 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 pop.
This is the
Stale.
Popcorn.
Hello and welcome to the Stale Popcorn Podcast. I'm Steven, and with me as always is my co-host Christopher. Chris, how are you doing?
I'm all right. How are you doing?
I'm good. Let's move on. Bloody shout out, Big Die, Shadow Cloud.
Shout out.
Chris,
Yes.
did you see the Odyssey trailer?
Sure.
All right, moving on. A new Planet of the Apes movie is in the works.
I had that as my one news. You're stealing from me. Does it say Matt Shackman, Fantastic Four, is set to direct?
Mm-hmm.
Does it also say it will not be a continuation of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes?
Correct.
That was the last one.
Yes.
With the Kingdom. Let's see if I can remember. There's
There's
deaf
Hawks
girl.
involved.
Or no, a mute gal.
No, I don't
No?
think there's a mute gal.
I thought there was like a mute gal.
There's a mute kid in, I think, Dawn.
Oh, I feel like there was a year where everyone was mute. And
Which one has Gary Oldman?
Is that the one where they go, of course I'm a bloody doctor, and the kid can't
think
bloody
that's the
talk?
one.
That's the one, right?
Yeah. No, are you excited about having a new one not continuing
I
the
mean,
Kingdom?
I like them all.
Mm-hmm.
The last one I remember thinking was good, but I never, honestly hadn't thought about it like a day after I watched it till just now. I honestly forgot about it. But I remember I was like, that was kind of fun, whatever happened in it.
Yeah. Gun to my head and gun to my balls. I could not tell you what happened in that movie.
I remember they were saying like there's Caesar's in the other ones. They were saying there was
They
some
created like
king
a false
guy.
religion based off
Yeah.
Caesar's teachings or something.
Kaiser. Maybe they were calling him Kaiser or something.
I think that sounds about right. We got there.
Yeah.
We don't have any other news, Chris?
No.
I got something that'll maybe pique your interest, maybe not.
Peaky Blind.
Oh, The Immortal Man. Did you see that, by the way?
I'm still on season 2, episode 1.
Okay, then disregard this. You keep watching that Peaky Blinders, and then we'll come back when.
Years, but I'm sure I'll finish. Surely I will.
Oh, yeah. Get this. Disney executives reportedly ready to reset Star Wars and splinter the sequel trilogy. Did you hear this?
What does that mean, splinter? They're going to make it into 6 instead of 3?
My understanding is they're going to turn it into a rat that transforms turtles into fighting ninjas. No.
Wait, you said they're splintering the sequels?
Yes. So they're kind of trying to figure out a way to retcon, say, hey, the sequels don't really count anymore. And this all kind of stemmed from Nielsen ratings of May 4th. You know, May the 4th be with you, all those nerds saying that.
Revenge of the 5th.
What's the 6th one? I thought it was Revenge of the 6th.
Well,
we're not true fans, listeners. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't even know what the newer. What is episode 7? What's that one called?
The Forcing of the Awakens.
The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi.
Second to Last Jedi.
Second to Last Jedi.
And what's the last one?
Anakin, something Skywalker?
Rise of Skywalker.
The Rise of Skywalker.
Yes. That took us like 10 seconds to figure out too, by the way.
Have you seen those more than once?
No.
Yeah.
No, why would I? Well, apparently we're not the only ones because on May the 4th, none of the sequel trilogies made it into the top 10 most watched Star Wars movies on Disney+.
But how does that not make the top 10 if there's like 8 movies without those 3?
Listen, buddy. You got the original trilogy.
Yes.
That's 3.
You got the prequels.
The other 3. Mm-hmm.
You got the Solo.
Clone Wars. We're talking like TV shows too, by the way.
You
Sorry.
said movies.
Well.
Maybe you said films. I don't
know. Don't quote me on it.
Sure. Speaking of Clone Wars, remember that cartoon Clone Wars on Cartoon Network?
Oh,
that was fun.
That was the tits,
I never
man.
saw
I
the
remember
3D,
that,
but I remember liking that.
Well, apparently
Continue.
the 3D was really good, like some of the best television.
Oh, I'm sure
but
it was.
I just never got around to it. But they did a focus group. They asked Star Wars fans, teens.
Oh, teens.
They're like, this is our target audience. They asked them about like, hey, what are your feelings towards Star Wars? And they said, quote, I like the old stuff, but not the new stuff. I'm not too excited for The Mandalorian. I never watched it personally. Anything that came out after I was born isn't that great.
Wow.
They're losing their audience pretty much.
Yeah.
And so their plan is to do you know what Ahsoka is?
Pardon?
Ahsoka Tano. That's the little. She was in The Mandalorian season 2.
Oh, she had the show. Didn't you watch the show?
No, but apparently in that
Okay.
I watched recaps of it. Apparently, the plan is to make that into a movie, a la The Mandalorian, and to kind of do a time branch / like splinter the universe. So it's like timeline A, timeline B, so they can make better movies. And I see your eyes glazed over. Please don't fall asleep.
I'm trying to stay awake here. All right.
I can tell you're
Splinter.
so disinterested. But
So you're saying the movies were splintered in such a way.
in such a way. Nobody gets that. But yes. So there, and this is all rumors. Take this with granular salt.
Oh, like that
yeah.
McDonald's thing. You just
Yes,
lying
that turned out to be a
me.
lie.
Yeah, I
Maybe
was
I'll
like,
just
I
come
knew
with
that
you
was
to-
a lie the second I heard it.
We should do 2 truths and a lie. Just 2
For
actual
news.
news reporting and then just a lying one. That'd be fun. But yeah, that's the thing. That's kind of been going around the circuit a little bit, and so I want to share that with you. Anything else you got, pal?
No.
You been watching anything?
Not really. I did catch up on From. You ever seen the show?
I started watching it. It got confusing to the point where I was like,
How far'd you get, Steve?
I watched the first season, some of the second season, and I was like, is this going to be a lost situation? Is this worth my time?
Oh, it's a lost situation,
That's
Steve.
what I've kind of heard. Yeah, it's getting real silly real quick.
We watched it, and I think it was right when the second season came out. So we got that like 7-day MGM plus free trial, and we just shotgunned them. First season, I was into it because it's like,
Yeah.
oh, there's these little zombie guys. This is, and it's like they're the focus. It's kind of like The Walking Dead when the zombies are actually like the actual like subject
Threat.
of it.
Yeah.
And then, like, if you were to watch season 1 of The Walking Dead and then you, like, wake up season 8, it's like, oh, we're doing
We're
a whole
still
episode
the
on,
same
like,
thing,
a
yeah.
kingdom and, like, politics and all this. I'm like, I want the zombie.
Yeah.
That's how I felt in this, because then it just kind of goes off. So we watched the third season. Kind of sucks. It gets, it's like Lost when, like, time travel gets involved and you're just like, I don't know what's going on. And everyone in this freaking show yells all the time. It's so, it's just too much. And like, don't think a single person is a good actor in the show, especially the main guy. Walt.
The sheriff?
Walt.
Yeah, Walt.
That guy. I'm like, this guy, how does he keep getting away? I feel like Jesse, I can't keep getting away with this.
Yeah.
There's not a single character in the show that I'm like, I root for, really. I'm like, anyone that you can get your faces ripped off and I wouldn't shed a tear. So, yeah, and like the episodes, I'm like, it's got a lot of those, like, oh, is this really here? Make believe, oh, I'm seeing these little bees, these little bugs, but they're not really there. Oh, I'm seeing something. Oh, it's not really there. And me, it just ticks me off.
Oh, yeah.
But I will say at the end of the season and the first 2 of the new season, not as bad. It's better than it was.
It's getting back.
I'll watch the next episode whenever it comes out. So it's gotten a little better in their defense. I just kept getting, you're on your feeds and like all these things that they keep hyping it up. It's like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, the highest rated season. And there's people like, I haven't seen the show. I can just feel I'm missing out. And I'm like, you learn now, you're like, all right, clearly MGM or whoever's paying you money to make it sound like this show is really good. I'm like, the same thing with like that Ted show, which I've seen
Ted
a few
Lasso?
episodes. No, Ted, the bear.
The bear, yeah.
Like, I've seen a few episodes. It's like, it's fine. It's, pretty
It's
funny
fun,
parts.
yeah.
But like, if you were to just base everything off of like what I see on my feed, everyone's like, this show is crazy. It's nuts. This,
Yeah.
and I'm like, it's fine. Clearly, like, you're putting money into this sort of, that's how I feel like this is. It's not 100% show. But anyways,
No, I totally
that's
get what you
I've
mean.
seen.
Yeah, I had an experience with that too, actually, this week. I wasn't going to mention this because it wasn't worth mentioning, but I got sucked into that same feeling. I forget the name of the reviewer, but I like him as a reviewer. I follow him on some stuff, and he's pretty credible. And he was like, watch this show called Widow's Bay. It's on Apple TV. So I was like, sure, I'll give it a little glance. And I pulled up there, and he's like, I watched the pilot back to back, like twice in a row, because it's the best pilot I've ever seen. And I was like, oh, okay, I trust this guy. It should be pretty good. And I'm watching this pilot, and I'm like, has this guy seen TV before? I don't know. It's like, this is a nothing show. Like, it's terribly mysterious. And there's like a spooky island, and maybe the fog takes people. But I watched the first 2 episodes, and because there's only 3 out right now. But I was like, you've lost credibility, my friend. And it just was not.
So it's a new show, only 3, and you're not into it. You didn't back to back the pilot, huh?
No, and it's not as fun because I wanted to watch it with the wife, and you know the absolute embarrassment you get when you're in a dark room
Oh, yep.
and you see the light in the corner of your eye, her phone
Yep.
looking on Instagram. I'm like, no, please.
Yep.
It's like not only insulting to me, it's more insulting to me to the actual people who made it, because I'm like, this is me. This is a reflection of my recommendation that you're not interested. And I always like joke with her. I'm like, is this a bad time? You know, but she was checked out like 30 minutes in the first episode.
Yeah, seeing that light pop up. I'm going to the bathroom. Oh, let me pause it for you. You don't need to pause it.
You don't have to pause. Yeah.
They step out, and I try like a last second Hail Mary, like, so this guy, he said this and that, and like they're just like not even pretending to care, and I'm like,
yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Wow, that's embarrassing. Yeah, that's sad.
I also watched The Bear. There's a new episode of The Bear out. Did you see that?
I didn't watch it, but I saw there was a secret episode. Is it any good?
Yeah. No marketing. I just saw someone talk about it, so I had some time today and watched it. It's good. It's real good.
It's got
an hour long.
Punisher.
It's just Mikey and Richie, written by the actors too. I'm pretty sure they just grabbed a camera, got in a car, and then just filmed themselves as characters. Like, that's what it feels like. If you like The Bear, you'll like this because it's all about, the development of characters, and real good stuff. Those guys, good actors, good chemistry, fun time. You're laughing, then you're on the verge of crying, sort of deal. It's good stuff, man.
Yeah, I was rewatching The Punisher, a few episodes of that, and I didn't realize Cousin is in The Punisher season 1.
Yes.
So, I mean, they're getting the band back together. I like to think that's the same universe here.
Yeah. No, that was good, though. I recommend watching that. If you haven't been watching anything else, buddy, old pal, you want to dive in?
Yeah, let's dive.
So we're talking 2 Electric Boogaloo, or 2 Mortals, 2 Combats.
Yeah.
Have you seen the first one?
I watched it yesterday, and I'd seen it a few years back. You seen the first, right?
Yeah.
Did you like the first, Steve?
It was fine, Christopher. It did what it needed to do.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people didn't really like it. I don't have a bunch of affinity for Mortal Kombat. I played it, at a friend's house, rent a couple times, but it's like I don't know any of these characters or anything. I knew like Sub-Zero and Scorpion, and I rewatched the movie yesterday, and the whole time I'm either like, this is kind of fun, and then I'd go to like, this is like the dumbest, worst movie I've seen. And it's just like constant, it's like a freaking pong back and forth.
Yeah.
Because the acting, so I'm just talking the first one here. The acting is not good whatsoever. And I get it's trying to be a little cheesy, and they throw in the "get over here" and they do like the lines, and I'm like, all right, I know that's from the game, and these things I'm just not, maybe I'm missing something. But like the bunch of the characters were annoying, acting wasn't good, some of the effects, I mean, you could tell it was a COVID kind of movie, if you know what I mean. And like the plot, I'm like, this makes no sense. So yeah, first one wasn't that good. So actually my expectations went down for this one based on watching that last one yesterday, the first one. But then I watched this. I thought it was better. What'd you think?
Better than the first. Still not like a great movie.
No, but yeah, I think the problem with the first one is like there's the one like actor that you can recognize is Bloody Shogun. What's his name, Steve?
Hiroyuki Sanada.
Exactly. And he's only in it for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Same with this one, I guess. And then this one, at least you get Carl Urban. So you got 2 people.
Yeah. Is that the only? Yeah, those are the only recognizable ones.
In the first one, the character's a lot more annoying, especially Kano.
Yeah.
This one, I actually, maybe it's because I just seen the last one, but he was so just like annoying in the first one, and like it just didn't work for me. And this one, I thought he was a lot better, but maybe it's because I'm comparing it to that first. But I was like, he's actually a fine character in this.
He's good in small doses.
6 out of 10. Maybe 6.5. Nice. How about you?
I gave it a 7.
Oh, I thought you didn't like it.
It's fine.
It's fine. I still don't understand the concept. I mean, maybe we could go through and you can make it make sense to me.
Yeah, probably not. But okay. I played the games.
You knew all these characters? Because I got lots of questions, Steve.
Not intimately, not in the biblical sense, but I know, and I'm going to get them wrong too, by the way, but I remember there's no story to the video games, really.
Oh, really? I thought you were learning as you're fighting. There was the little Easter eggs like, oh, he's actually gay. This guy's...
what an Easter egg. Yeah.
You find that out when you mash the B button one too many times.
This feels like, did you watch the old 90s ones?
No, never seen.
Oh, I grew up on those, but this feels like the movie that they wanted to make in the 90s with all the blood and everything and the effects. It just feels like that. It gets the job done, right?
Sure.
The stories, it's just a video game story. I think the best compliment, it's a con and a pro in that it's a video game movie in every sense of the word.
Yeah.
But you know what video games don't have? Compelling characters, a good storyline,
The Last
good acting.
of Us.
No.
Season 2
yeah.
especially.
Yeah. Ooh. But... You know what I mean? It's like it did its job very well. Oh,
that was very compelling with Medivh, my old friend.
Mm-hmm.
There was that orc guy.
Tangential. If you guys didn't know, Chris is the biggest Warcraft fan this side of the Mississippi and the other side of the Mississippi.
Yep.
He's got a Warcraft tattoo on his neck right now.
I do. I got that Mike Tyson instead of that. What has he got on his face?
Symbol, yeah. You want to go into some cons? There's no story here. It just goes
can we
from
go through this? I want to
try
and figure this because it starts off, spoilers, I guess.
Yeah. Watch it on streaming if you're bored.
Do you remember the plot to the first one, Steve? At all? You want to take a guess?
Particular.
If you want to know how dumb that movie is?
No, you go ahead. Tell me how dumb it is.
They're like, oh, we're going to have this tournament, this Mortal Kombat tournament. But then the bad guys, which is that like sorcerer dude.
Shang Tsung? Question mark?
Kano was, he turned bad, so he was with the bad guys. And they're like, we don't want to do the tournament, so we're going to kill you before the tournament. So like that was their logic, was like, we don't want, I don't really know the point. So, and then the way the good guys ended up beating them that way, they're like, we're going to, because you have that lightning guy, what's his name? Raiden. He can just like teleport whoever, wherever, whenever. So he's just like, well, we'll just do our own. So so it's not officially a tournament, but it's like, all right, you, the guy that's like Hanzo's Scorpion's great grandson or something.
Yeah.
You go fight this guy over here, and then this lady, you fight him, and that. So it's like, but it's not an actual tournament, which I'm like, all right, that doesn't really make sense. And then this one, it starts off, it's like, oh, if you win 10 in a row, we can take over the world.
Yeah. So they changed the premise.
They have to be like, all right, you got me. You won 10 in a row. Because I thought it was like, oh, you can't enter this world or something. But then at the end, they just enter the other realms anyways. So like, and you could just fight him because she just fights him at the end. So I'm like, it wasn't like he was super strong because he wasn't like immortal. I mean, I know I'm going out of order in this.
Oh yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out like how
Chris,
does that,
if you try to find logic in this,
someone tell me, please.
You'll hurt yourself bad. I tell you that for free. There's nothing deep here. You need to think about more than 10 minutes. They say, hey, here's a tournament. You got 5 glowing red ones. You got 5 glowing blue ones representing each person. Winners, losers, and in the end, everyone dies. That's
I guess that one lady, she switches to spectator mode, and then she switches to Team B at the end, and then she fights Team A.
Which I don't think you're allowed to do that.
Apparently, you can.
Yeah.
So yeah, it starts off. It's like, oh, this world, win 9 out of 10. If you win 10, we get to take it. And then he won the battle, and then he's just like, all right, well, you're my daughter now. This is my wife. And then later on, I don't even want to go through the plot as I say this. Later on, they fight and people die, but then they never actually die, and who cares?
They make you think Johnny Cage is the main character, but he's really not. It's actually Katana's story.
Name's Katana.
She's got my back. She can cut all you in half with one sword stroke, just like mowing the lawn. I would advise not getting killed by her. Her sword traps the souls of its victims.
The story, it's just
I don't know.
Each part's just getting to the next battle.
Yeah, well, all right, we're fighting this this lady that is just a human, but she shoots little fire out of her wrists, can somehow take a sledgehammer from a god to the dome and just get knocked out for a few seconds.
Yeah, it plays very fast and loose with hit points.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they'll just smash someone's face in with a hammer, but the other times it's like,
it just bounces off.
Yeah, just bounce off. And like Chris said, normal humans, Carl Urban, just a dude in sneakers. And
He's
also,
just
if I
dodging
may,
them left and right.
dodging them left and right, good Mortal Kombat skills, whatever. But they're like, Johnny Cage, you have been selected for Mortal Kombat. Why him?
I don't know.
Why him?
Because the
Why-
gods' perspective.
Get a Tony Jaa
Steve.
in there. Get a Jackie Chan in there. Get a Jet Li in there. You know what I mean?
Are you saying because it's true to the game lore? I assume.
Yeah, I guess, but it just doesn't make any sense. I wish they would have expanded on that, like why they chose Johnny Cage. Doesn't really
Because in the first one, the way you get the powers, I don't know if you remember all this because I'm an expert at this.
Oh yeah.
Most of the time, you have to kill someone that has the little mark.
Mm-hmm.
So like Kano killed someone, and that's how he got the mark on him. The blonde killed Kano, got his mark, and then I guess he gets resurrected and he still gets to keep the laser power. The thing that was, again, going back to how dumb the first one is, it's like the main guy is Hanzo's great-great-grandson. They make this big old deal, and it's like, he's not that good, and he's not that likable.
Yeah.
And then this one, he dies, spoiler, and I'm like,
Which
who cares?
Seems very rude. Very rude. Imagine him as an actor. He's like, dream cast into Mortal Kombat. It's going to be the next huge franchise. You're the star in this. And then you sign up for the sequel. Hey, you're going to be in here for 2 minutes, get your head smashed in 1 minute and 59 seconds into your runtime here. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was bold of him.
Well, and you
really
knew,
I
knew he was going to die because right before he's like, I'm willing to die for my wife and kid. I've accepted that. I'm like, well.
You shouldn't have sent that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because at first I'm like, well, the black guy's going to die and this guy's going to die now that he said that. And I thought it'd be
another
reverse.
Thing. It was very easy to see who was going to die because you're like, okay, this nothing person, you're going to die. Okay, he's going to die. And by the time it's like the end, you're like, I don't care if anyone dies, you know?
Yeah, and you just knew they wouldn't kill that blonde woman for some reason. I was just like, she's just not going to die, yeah.
Yeah. The only parts that were cool, well, we'll get in that through the pros, but I'm kind of thinking I might lower my rating now that I think more about it.
Like, plot-wise, I just don't understand. I don't know why I'm getting so worked up on it. But,
you're getting real worked up.
But it's like the realms. They have the different realms. I still don't understand, but there's Earth Realm, there's like the Shadow Realm and something else. And the realms are fighting these tournaments. And yeah, if you win 10, I guess they do it, once a year? All right, get your 5 here. Like at first I'm thinking like, oh, they can like enter, attack. It's like, oh, you have to open the gates for them. But then people are just like teleporting to the realms anyways.
Yeah. If they were smart, Shao Kahn would just teleport to the Earth realm with that invincible amulet, say, no, thank you to the tournament, and just take over the world.
Yeah.
Not good villains.
He's got the amulet. Again, if you're not,
if you didn't watch talking it, absolute nonsense here.
He's got an amulet that made him immortal. Mm-hmm. And the only way to make him unimmortal, or as you would say, mortal, I guess, break that amulet. And he just keeps it like alone in this hallway in like a see-through little case.
Yeah.
And then, he gives it, we got to get Sub-Zero back because he died in the first one. But I guess it's a pro and a con. I was going to have it a pro because I'm like, it is kind of cool that they actually kill off people. I like it because you're like, oh, hey.
Stakes.
They had the balls to do it. And then at the end, they're like, hey, let's just resurrect our guys here. And I'm like, well, that's not as fun. I mean, so kind of took it away, the con here. But
if I can go back to the amulet, like you said, it's unguarded in this massive hallway. And the cage they have it in, if you can imagine your hands slightly interlocked with your fingers in a sort of ball-like motion, it's like that. And so Jax goes up there, he starts hitting it, punching it. Everyone's trying to punch it down. I'm like, could you just reach your slithery little fingers in there and just
you don't even need to like get your whole hand. You can just push it through the other side, Steve.
Yeah. If you get a stick or anything, just...
Yeah.
I'm a younger brother, Christopher, so I'm used to this kind of having this attitude of watching the older brother play video games. And I went right back. It was like a Ratatouille moment because it was like I was just watching my older brother play a video game. and having fun without me, like he gets to button mash and press the secret buttons, and now I just get to watch, and I can't skip the cutscenes or anything. That's all this is. If you like to watch people do game walkthroughs, this is your movie, pal. That's all it is.
It's definitely better than the first. If I haven't mentioned that already, as bad as this plot doesn't make sense, the first one is even worse.
Liu Kang, the main guy of the whole Mortal Kombat franchise.
Is he? The fire guy?
Yeah, he's like the main guy in the
I would
games.
have thought Scorpion was. Get over here! Which does not make sense with the character in this movie to me.
When he says get over here?
Well, like, I get him saying that, but like, it's, again, going back to the lore, it's like this guy, he's, this calm Shogun guy, and then randomly he turns into Scorpion, he says, get over here. I'm like,
he's filled with vengeance for the death of his wife and son,
I understand that, but he was with vengeance before.
He's got a lot of vengeance.
Okay, all right.
Batman
I'm sorry.
Ain't got nothing on this guy in terms of vengeance. No, I thought Liu Kang should have been the main character, and I thought he should have killed Shao Kahn at the end instead of Katana.
That dude with the freaking hat is annoying in both movies.
Oh, Kung Lao with the razor hat?
Yeah, the razor hat.
He's a part of Jackie Chan's stunt crew. Just throwing that out there. I thought you'd be interested in knowing that little bit of information.
Oh, thank you for letting me know that.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Pros?
I like Johnny Cage's character. I thought that was fun. There's a couple of funny chuckle parts. The one ring to rule them all. That was a funny little bit.
Speaking of which, Carl Urban, he does not get enough credit. The dude he's been in some good stuff.
Yeah. Star Trek,
Lord of the
2,
Rings,
Star Trek 3, Thor Ragnarok,
The Bourne
maybe
Supremacy,
the fourth one.
Riddick.
Is he Chronicle or is he of?
I think he's of. He plays a minor role. No, he doesn't get enough credit. He's a good guy, good actor. I liked him in this. Fun stuff. Action was pretty good. Best fight, I would say, is between your annoying razor hat guy.
Oh, you think that
I like that one. And
that was the one
Scorpion.
I tuned out of, I'll be honest.
Oh, really? I think I just like, because they're actual like martial artists. They're not like, and you could tell they know what they're doing. And then the other good one was Scorpion and Sub-Zero, all black like. I was like, that's cool.
I was actually opposite. I like the Carl Urban Bone! Saw is ready. I thought that was fun.
Speaking of Bone! Really tangential, but just came to mind. They're not making a Bone! Temple 3, by the way. 28 years through. Yeah.
They canceled it?
They canceled it until further notice. Because nobody likes it.
Even though it was our second best movie of the year, huh?
Well, the first one was great. We couldn't
push it over the edge here. I guess we did the first one, huh?
Yeah. You said Bone! And that what reminded me of it.
That's what you think of, huh?
I gotta say, maybe it's me that I have a problem with screens, even fast forwarding things. But like how you're on your iPad, you just like double tap, to skip 10 seconds. I subconsciously
just kept doing that, huh?
Wanted to just like, all right, just skip this. I don't care about Katana and Jade. We're talking about who knows what's, just get to the next fight. Better than the first.
Better than the first.
I think we've said that like 8 times. That's all we got to say.
I wasn't bored at all throughout the movie. And it's like 2 hours. It gets to the point.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, you don't need to watch it.
There's nothing else.
Wait till it goes on HBO Max or whatever streaming it is.
Now the question comes, Christopher, is this going to be better than Street Fighter?
Probably.
I think so, because Street Fighter's trying to go for more of a comedic tone, and comedy is very subjective, and a lot of people are going to be like, it's kind of cheesy humor,
I think this will be better. It's got a 65 critic, 89 audience.
I hope they make a third. There's still some good stuff.
Honestly, I would watch the third.
Yeah. But stop at that. Just 3. And I'm sure when the third comes out, at least it's better than the first one.
yeah.
Well, that's all I got, buddy. You got anything else?
That's all I got. But thanks for listening. Catch us on YouTube, on the Spotify, on streaming, on Black People Meet. Streaming.
Yeah. We got that deal with Netflix locked in?
I think so.
All right.
Well, thanks for listening. Have a good week.
Bye.
Popcorn. Pop.
This is the stale popcorn.
Popcorn.
I have witnessed their capacity for courage And though we're worlds apart, like us, there's more to them than meets the eye. I am Optimus Prime, and I send this message to any surviving Autobots taking refuge among the stars. We are here. We are waiting.
What?